A Christian doctor has been cleared of any wrongdoing after a nearly 6-month-long investigation that he was sharing his faith with his patients. Let's get into it, guys. Welcome to the Conservative Truth. Please like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell, enable notifications to always get new video content, and support me on Patreon, patreon.com/conservative truth, link in the description. Sign up, become a $5 or more patron today if you guys enjoy these videos that I do, and you'd like to bless me by making a monthly donation. I would greatly appreciate it. We're going to bring exclusive content to Patreon very soon as well, and of course with all the YouTube censorship happening lately as well, I could be kicked off this platform at any time, so don't wait for me to disappear. Come over to Patreon today, guys. Sign up and become a monthly patron. Now, getting back to this Christian doctor, Richard Scott, who works for the Bethesda Medical Center in Kent, England, well, he was slapped with a notification that he was going to be under investigation in June, earlier this year, June 2019. And this was all because of an anonymous complaint that came in after he was featured on a BBC radio interview there in England, where he talked about the fact that he does share his faith with his patients, how he talks about, hey, look, he's a general practitioner, but even though, we can give you medicine, look, there's some alternative things you could do as well, like pray, you can learn to trust God. And he would share those points with his patients. Now, it's also important to note that back in 2012, he was hit with another strike, which he calls like a yellow card. He was hit with that, and that remained on his file for 5 years until 2017, when apparently one of his patients who was suicidal had reported him and said that he dared to mention the name of Jesus Christ during one of their consultations, during one of their appointments. So he got free of that strike after 5 years, and then here we go with this complaint. Well, it was just found out not long ago, earlier this week, that the GMC, the General Medical Council, they had nothing on him. There was no case here. This is some anonymous person calling in from a radio interview when it was said that no patient had actually complained about Dr. Scott during this time frame. It's absolutely ridiculous. Now look, Bethesda Medical Center, this is literally named after the pool of Bethesda in the Bible where Jesus healed the lame man. I mean, Bethesda Medical Center literally means house of mercy. And they are very specific here when it comes on their website, when it comes to their practitioners, the fact that many of them are Christians and that they do, in fact, share their faith with their patients. They're not forcing them to convert to any sort of religion. They're not forcing them to convert to Christianity, but they do inform patients prior to seeing these doctors that many of the doctors on staff, they do like to talk about their faith. They use that as a part of their practice. And if any patient isn't comfortable with that, then all they have to do is just let their doctor know beforehand, and they will not even bring it up at any point during the appointment. It's very clear on this. So any patient that's complaining about these doctors, daring to talk about Christ and, hey, we can give you this medicine, but know that Jesus is the healer, you know what? You can't complain because it states on their website and it's made known to these patients when they come in to Bethesda Medical Center. And this just goes to the larger point here that, the censorship in the UK, in England, when it comes to Christianity, it's getting worse. It's getting out of control. Well, Dr. Scott gave an interview with Christian Legal Counsel about this whole thing. I'll put a link down below in the description too if you want to watch that and get his comments about what happened. But he is in the clear right now, but it doesn't mean this isn't going to happen again. We know that these people are going to continue to try to pry away at Christians' rights. It's just ridiculous. The National Secular, Council, everybody there, Secular Society, the GMC. We're in the last days, guys. Christ is coming back soon. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I'll be back with more. You guys take care. Please be safe out there. God bless each and every single one of you, and I will talk with you soon.